Welcome again to my YouTube channel. This is Favor Web here, and in this video I'll be showing you how to impute your wallet address to position yourself for the CAT airdrop when they list. You see, the airdrop section is now open, and I've received a lot of messages from people saying, should we use Bybit? Should we use BitGet? Should we? Now this is it. BitGet, let me go to the section now. You click on, let me start from the home page. So when you open your cart, this is what you see, right? So you go to your airdrop section. You go to your exchange. Please don't use custodian wallet. Why? Because it might take a while before you get your own airdrop. So while others are getting theirs, using off-chain wallet address, you will be getting yours, maybe later, and it might be very difficult for you to even make it liquid, like convert it into cash at the end of the day. A lot of people had that same problem with hamster combat, so don't make that same problem again. Don't make that same mistake. So now this is it. You have 4 off-chain platform to get CATS airdrop. You have BitGet, you have Gate, you have Bybit, you have KuCoin. Now you see for BitGet now, you said you would get 200,000 CATS plus 30,000 CATS. So they want more people to use their link. Let me say send here. They want more people. I have it. So they want more people to use their link, and they're going to get more CAT tokens when they eventually do it. But this is just for the first 200 people. The most trusted platform I've always recommended to my audience, to my community, is Bybit. Bybit is always there for us. They always show up for us. Okay, so I have Bybit here, and we'll be using Bybit to make this transaction. That is it. We'll be using Bybit to make this transaction. The next thing now you need to do is, first off, I want you to know what is happening. I want to give you that update so that you will not fall short. Because in my last video I shared that you have to make some turn transaction in the OG pass. Let me go back to the home. You need to make some turn transaction in the OG pass, and in this particular place make turn great again to have a 70% chance of getting a good airdrop. Can you see that? So now let us go to CAT community to get that update. So you can see CAT important announcement. See, CAT supply is 600 billion. 500% airdrops is 1 season 2, 12% exchange, 10 blah 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 blah. So I want to go to where you see the criteria to get the airdrop, to get a good airdrop. So for the season 1 now, he said 30% of supply will be rewarded in season 1. I don't know why everyone are now jumping into seasons. I don't know if this is a movie where we have season 1, season 2, season 3. I don't understand. So they said 30% of supply, 180 billion, will go in for season 1. So I guess airdrop are now, movie episodes. So we have to sit back and wait. So the airdrop criteria, number 1, can you see that? Number 1 is OG pass. I want you to see that. Number 1 is OG pass. Number 2 is daily transaction. Number 3 is in-app activities. Are you seeing that? They said 70% to CATS with OG passes and daily transaction. 70% with OG passes and daily transaction. 30% to active user who contributed to the community. Can you see this? And again, the final snapshot for season 1 is going to be on September 30th. So anything you want to do from now to September 30th, you have to do them. Else, anything after that won't be counted. It won't be counted. So I'm not giving you a financial advice to go make some turn transaction. But what I'm saying here is that for you to get the CAT airdrop, for you to have 70% chance of getting the CAT airdrop, you have to have the OG pass. But if you don't want to have the OG, like I said, I'm not bullish on CAT because the pre-market is very disappointing. I don't know what they want to give. I don't know how they want to calculate it. So I'm not so keen on making that turn transaction for the OG pass. Okay, but my daily transaction, my daily activities is what I want to wrap up. Okay, position myself to get any airdrop at all. Okay, so now let's go back to, you can see what I'm saying about Bybit. Bybit is one of their trusted partner. You see, CAT is already pre-market on live on Bybit. Okay, and Bybit is, after Binance, Bybit is the top. For me, Bybit is the top crypto exchange, off-chain crypto exchange. You know, centralized crypto exchange after Binance. Okay, so anything Bybit is recommending or anything Bybit approves, I would. Okay, so let's go to snapshot is coming September 30th, and what that means is after September 30th, anything you're doing will not be counted. So they are going to take a record of your activity, record of your page, you know, and that's what they'll use to collate your airdrop. Now you can see airdrop claim page open for more major exchange: BitGet, Bybit, Gate, Coupon, Only Cat. So how do we, you know, link our, let's go back to the airdrop. How do we then link our wallet address to CAT to position ourselves for the airdrop? So first off, you will come to the exchange. Let me go back to the home page, so I'll just walk you through. So you come to airdrop, you go to exchange, you click on continue, you click Bybit, you click send here. If you have a Bybit account, you click meow, I have it. But if you don't have a Bybit account, it will be no, I want to create. So you create a Bybit account, but I have a Bybit account, so I'll be clicking I have it. So they said we should drop our UID, card deposit address, and memo. Now let's go do that. So you will head on to your Bybit. This is my Bybit page. They asked us to get UID, so let's get our UID. So let's get our UID. So you can see this is your UID, underneath your username. So you can click to get your UID, or you can click this gear button. Click the gear button and you see your UID here. Can you see that? You click on it, just click on it, you've copied it. So drop it here, paste it here. The next step is to get our card deposit address, and this is where a lot of people are actually very confused, because surprisingly CATS token is not being positioned on Bybit at the moment. The fact is, we don't know the exact date of the listing, and maybe that's why CATS token has not been synchronized into the Bybit system. Okay, so but what we can do right now is we can go to, let's do this, just follow me right now, just follow me. We can do this right now. Click on deposit, click on deposit crypto, just search for turn. Let me clarify that for you. So if you click on CATS, you can see nothing. If you click on CATS, nothing. So you can see there's nothing. The CAT logo is supposed to be in any of these tokens, but we can't see that here. So this is Catism, this Cyber Arena, this is OmniCat. Okay, so CAT has not yet been synchronized into the Bybit system, and I can't say the same for other exchange, but there's no problem. We are on the right track. So what we're going to do right now is to click on, just search turn, click turn, click turn. Okay, click on OK. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to use this address. Okay, and why are we using this address? You will notice that anything in the Turn ecosystem always have the same address. Let me give you one example now. Let's search for Catty. This same Catism that listed a few days ago. Click on Turn. Okay, you can see the same address. Okay, let's click on hamster combats. Done. Okay, what do you see here? The same address. Okay, let's click dogs. Let's search for dogs. Done. What do you see here? The very same address. So let's go back to done. Yeah, so what's going to happen is on the listing dates when CAT token will be made available, if they are going to send you your airdrop, it will be deposited in your CAT. Do you get that? It will be deposited in your CAT. It's that simple. Okay, or you can just wait a bit. When the CAT system comes up, I would also share a video on how to use, get your CAT wallet. Or as you can see, the airdrops that are listed on that ton have the same wallet address and memo. You can see that. You can take your time to watch this video. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Okay, so I'll click on this. I'll copy the wallet address. I'll deposit it. I'll paste it. Then I'll click on my memo now. Click on memo. I'll paste it as well. Then I'll click on send. So you can see I'm eligible for CATs. Can you see that? I'm eligible for CATs. So like I said, the OG pass, making any ton transaction in CATs is not the only criteria to be eligible. So you can do that, only that your airdrop would be lesser. You should understand that your airdrop will be way lesser than those that have made ton transaction, either using the OG pass or making a ton transaction. So withdraw your CATs, and I'm done here. I'm done. So you can see it's pending. So on the listing date, I feel, or before the listing date or after the snapshot, we would get more updates on the airdrop. Okay, and you see it's calculating how much airdrop I would get at the end of the day. So like I said, you should not expect the same CAT token with someone that has made an investment in CAT, like using the OG pass to get verified, or making a ton transaction. Yeah, so spending some money to position himself for a good airdrop, for a good CAT token at the end of the day. So if you are not making any investment, if you are not making any commitment, you might get lesser CATs. That's what you are missing out to be part of the 70%. And imagine you being just in the 30%. Okay, so it cannot be compared. So while others are getting so much CAT tokens, you need to ask that question if they made that commitment, if they actually used the OG pass or made a ton transaction. Okay, so that is it. So myself, I'm not too bullish. I just want to see how it goes. So from now to 30th, if there's any development that would make me want to make some ton transaction, I would. But this is not a financial advice, but just keep that in mind. Okay, any question, any inquiries, please drop in the comment section. Bye for now.